With me this morning is
Scott Merritt. Glad to be here with you this morning. This is going to be the 50th anniversary parade in Newport. It started, this bunch started in 1957, and we'll be bringing different facts and interesting things to you and introducing the participants as they come.
also with me this morning is
Nan Heroux, and I'm also very glad to be here, Cindy, with you and Scott. This is not my 50th parade, but I've been to a lot of them, and they're always fun. The weather today is, I think, what everybody is really excited about. Back in '93, we had a storm, of all things, a snowstorm. So this parade, and it's gone on for those whole 50 years. They've never stopped the parade once. So it truly is the 50th annual, and I hope I'll get a chance to be interviewing some of the people on the street who've come to see the parade, particularly Mary Shea, who's 95, and last night she was honored with the Paul Murray Civitas Award, and I hope to get a chance to speak to her so you can get to meet her. She's quite a lady.
great. We'll be back with the parade in just a minute.
Hi, I'm really happy to be here on the sidelines of the parade. It hasn't started yet, but it's coming, with two very wonderful ladies who are here to see the parade, and one of them in particular is a very, very honored lady. Last night, she's Mary Shea, who won the Civitas Award last night. Mary, what do you think about this honor and about this parade?
I think it was wonderful that they chose me, since I'm not even Irish. I'm Portuguese descent, but they did it because I do a lot of volunteer work, and I'm always helping someone. I work at the soup kitchen for over 20 years at St. Joseph's, so I'm busy every day belonging to different things.
I hope Mary won't mind if I tell you that she's 95 years old, and boy, I hope I look half as good as she does at 95. And with her is Marie Jacobs, who's come to see the parade. Marie, what do you think about this parade?
Oh, I love it. I've been here in Newport 45 years, and I've attended many years, except one year I had a son born on this day. His birthday's this Tuesday, but it was a Saturday. So I was in the hospital at that time.
Well,
I've enjoyed every year of it.
that's wonderful. Well, this year you'll get a chance to see it on television as well at Cox Cable. So thank you very much for joining us.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, and here we are, the beginning of the parade. Once again, I'm Scott Merritt. I'm here in the announcer's booth with
Cindy Calavy.
this year's parade is actually going to be dedicated to the memory of Thomas Fox Donnelly.
And he was twice Grand Marshal of the parade, once in 1976 when he was the mayor of Newport, and again in 1982. And this is the 50th annual parade. Even in '93, when they had the big snowstorm, they still went on. In fact, in charge of the parade that year, one of the people in charge is the Grand Marshal of this year's parade, and he had a sleepless night about whether or not to go on, but they did.
Of course, this year the Grand Marshal is Chris Behan. He's the Assistant City Solicitor.
And they have their 50th annual St. Patrick's Day banner leading off the parade, followed by what looks to me like Newport's finest. And the sun is shining down today, unlike last year when we were freezing in the snow.
This parade does have a history of inclement weather.
And going on in spite of it.
Yeah, it's never missed a date. We're right next to the reviewing stand here in Newport's 5th Ward Square.
Which was just dedicated last weekend. Some of the signs now have Fifth Ward Square right on the top of them. And we're in front of St. Augustine's Church on this beautiful sunny day here in Newport. They were expecting 20,000 people to come down to the parade. And it looks like they've got quite a few here today.
Well, judging
Streets
by
are
what
lined 3 deep.
by what I saw coming here, I wouldn't doubt that we have at least that many.
And the Newport Artillery Company is giving their salute as they proudly step off at the top of the parade.
They're always one of the local favorites.
Yes, indeed. They not only march in this parade, but they are also any of the governor's balls. They are the flag holders. And the museum there on Clark Street is a fascinating visit. They have some cannon there that were crafted by Paul Revere. It was first formed in 1741 under, I think it was King George II.
Yeah, it is the oldest artillery unit in the United States.
Yes. And looks like we've got another artillery unit behind them. Okay. Whoa! The Federal Blues of Rhode Island. 1798. And we're going to get a black powder salute here. Oh, that's loud. They're dressed in their colonial costumes or finery. The Federal Blues.
I see coming up behind them is our governor, Governor Cherry.
And there's the state policeman behind them and the state police contingent. He's getting a warm welcome here in Newport. And this is the state police contingent from Hope, Rhode Island. They certainly look dapper.
Yes, they do.
There's some more dignitaries we have coming up. Is that Kennedy with the black hawthorn walking stick there? Nope.
No, I'm not sure. I don't think it is.
No, it's not. The Grand Marshal of the parade, Joseph Bean, who doesn't look anything at all like the picture I've got here. The Highlander Pipe Band is coming up, our first pipe band of the parade. In their red plaid tartans.
They've actually got 6 divisions in this parade. And they have several bands, bagpipe groups, the Highlanders from Rhode Island.
And isn't there a bagpipe band from Dublin coming?
Yeah, according to what I've got, they should be the last ones coming through.
The grand finale.
Let's pause for a minute and take a listen.
here's the dignitaries from Kinsale, Ireland, with their 100,000 welcome sign.
Happens to be our sister city in Ireland.
Yes. I believe Newport has 5 sister cities, and Kinsale, Ireland is one of them. Of course, the chefs of Kinsale have been here for the Irish Chefs Weekend last weekend in the various restaurants. And there are all kinds of events going on as part of Irish Heritage Month. There's June Gibbs.
Patrick
Attorney
Lynch,
General.
Attorney General.
There's Kennedy. Congratulating the Grand Marshal. Stopping by the grandstand to say hello.
And got Senator Jack Reed just walked by. There he is. That's Sheldon Whitehouse.
You know, there's an old Irish saying that goes, may those who love us, and those who don't love us, may God turn their hearts. And if he doesn't turn their hearts, well, then maybe he turn their ankles, so we'll know them by their limping. There's somebody getting out of the car there. Can you tell who that is?
Oh, looks like our own local councilman, Charlie Duncan.
Climbing up on the reviewing stand. And it looks like we got a little pause in the parade here, so I think Nancy may be setting up an interview. Perhaps with somebody that's on the reviewing stand. I just went to Ireland for the very first time last summer and had a wonderful time in the west of Ireland with 11 school teachers, librarians, and storytellers.
It's quite a group to go with.
Yes, indeed. We had a grand time. Dennis was our guide. And we did all the... That looks like she's about ready to have her interview. I think they might be having trouble with the mic or something. And there's another band coming into view here. There's another pipe band, our second pipe band of the parade. And their green kilts. Saluting the reviewing stand, and there they are. And let's take a listen. Hibernians just passing by at the statue of St. Patrick. And another group of parade officials, parade committee. They look dapper today, and it's such a nice day for a stroll.
It is.
Yes, indeed. Never saw so many green stars in all my life.
It's definitely the color of the day, green.
They must be the Hibernians. They must be the Hibernians, and behind them the ladies of the Hibernians. Parade marshals. Ancient Order of Hibernians from Warwick.
There's a little girl named Sarah Powell, and she's in the Make-A-Wish family.
Here's another St. Patrick. Providence St. Patrick's Day School. Ah, the Providence St. Patrick's Committee. All the committee members marching today. All their hard work all year long helps make this parade possible.
Okay, now we've got an interview on the street with Nan Moreau.
Here today at the 50th annual parade, Newport St. Patrick's Day Parade, with Chris Behan, who is the Grand Marshal. Chris, it's great to see you today.
Thank you. You too.
Thanks. And now I wanted just to draw your attention to the difference in this parade's weather from back in '93. What do you think?
Well, there's a little bit of a difference. Back in '93, that was the last parade I was chairman of. I think at about this time we might have had about 8 to 10 inches of snow on the ground.
I think it's amazing that you even had the parade go on. It was really the 50th.
Well, there's a little folklore on that. People are saying it began before the parade started. It didn't. The parade was started, and that's when the snow started. So, we didn't get. You never knew what was happening. We thought the bagpipes would chase away the snow, but it didn't.
No such luck. Well, today you couldn't have better weather. Thanks very much for joining us.
Okay, thank you.
Very nice, Nan. Here we have some of the folks along the parade route. There's a dog who's enjoying getting pets along the way. And an overview of the crowd. All ages are out here today to enjoy the parade. You know, there was this older Irish woman that she was getting on in years, and the priest said it was time for her to be thinking of the hereafter. Well, she said, Father, I do that all the time. I walk into the living room, the bedroom, and say, what am I hereafter?
Sounds like me.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. There's another dignitary coming down the road.
Congressman Langeman, I believe.
Yes. I think we have some people walking down the street that just kind of are getting into the spirit of things. And we look like we've got our first group of Irish step dancers stepping their way down the street. One of the parade marshals. They're responsible for keeping their segments in order. Ah, the Nevin Nevin Academy of Irish Dancers. A group of them were at the Hyatt Irish Brunch last weekend. And here's another interview.
Hi again. We're on the street, literally on the street, this time with Jim Langevin, and I'd like to ask him how he's enjoying this parade.
The parade is fantastic. This has to be the best year yet. Not only is it the 50th anniversary of the St. Patrick's Day Parade here at Newport, but we have perfect weather. So this is a win-win all the way around. And such fantastic people, and I have to say this is probably the biggest crowd I've seen since I've been marching in this parade.
Absolutely. And are you Irish for the day?
I'm Irish for the day. I think we're all Irish for the day, right?
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much, and happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody.
Here's the Nevin School of Irish Dancers. And they're coming up to the reviewing stand, and I have a feeling they may be dancing for the people for the dignitaries here. They were at the Irish Brunch last weekend. Did a fine job. They're beautiful costumes. And it is, they are getting up, getting set to do a number first. They did that with no music. This is their own rhythm clapping. Now the older girls are getting in position. I think they're going to be doing the number as well. That looks like the fire department on the screen at this point.
Yes, it does.
And there's the Irish dancers. Nice job, girls. The Rhode Island Association of Fire Chiefs now coming into view. Quite a group today. Representing the fire chiefs from all across Rhode Island. Dog there too. Fabulous. Big treat for the kids on the street there.
There is. Our own little mascot.
Applause from the crowd. I know how the kids love the fire engines. There's a story of somebody traveling down south and at Christmas time, and they were surprised to see some mannequins of firemen at a nativity scene, and they stopped at a donut shop to ask why, and the person said, well, don't you know your Bible? It says right there were 3 wise men came from a fire. And I see a green, looks like a green Jeep coming up. There's another Irish saying that is, may you always have walls for the winds, a roof for the rain, tea beside the fire, laughter to cheer you, those you love near you, and all your hearts might desire.
The Irish certainly seem to have a saying for everything.
Oh, sure they do. Yes. Well, you were telling me one earlier. What was that again?
Oh, may you be in heaven a half hour before the devil knows you're dead.
And there's another one that goes with that. May you live to be 100 years and 1 year to repent. This is definitely painted the right color for the day here.
Yes, it is.
Looks like they've even got leprechauns on the hood. And this is all about the dedication.
Yeah, I believe it is. As we'll see in a minute, Thomas Fox Donnelly.
Who, as I said, was twice Grand Marshal of the parade. Once in 76 when he was the mayor, and once in 82. And here's another interview.
Okay, we're back on the street with a couple of 4 young men here with the most incredible hats I've ever seen. Tell me your name.
Derek.
And your name?
Spencer.
And your name?
I'm Steven.
And your name?
I'm Taylor.
Welcome, guys. What are you thinking about this parade? You like it?
Yes.
What's your favorite part?
The bagpipes.
How come you like the bagpipe?
I like the instrument.
And you guys are interested in doing some television work eventually.
Yes, we are. Yes.
We actually have a program going to be at our school next school season. So.
And what school is that?
Portsmouth High School.
Are you enjoying the parade?
Yes, I am. I know a couple people who are doing the Irish step dancing.
Oh, they were great, weren't they? Okay, back to you guys.
Great, thanks, Nan.
Very good. The parade's kind of come to a stop here. Well, it's starting to move again. Here's another Irish saying, may the best day of your past be the worst day of your future.
I like that one.
Yeah. Thomas Fox Donnelly. I think he was also known by the nickname Harp Donnelly. That was his brother. His brother was known by the nickname Harp Donnelly. The brother of the former mayor. That's who this parade is dedicated to. Get the two confused. You know, that's not unusual down here in the Fifth Ward. There used to be so many Sullivans living here, they had to give each other nicknames so they could tell them apart. So if you're talking about Jimmy Sullivan, was it Cigarette Jimmy or Ladies Man Jimmy or... You never knew. Now there's an interesting costume coming down the street there. Looks like a leprechaun, puffy leprechaun. And there's the green stripe painted down the middle of the road there.
Looks like coming up, we've got the Navy Band.
There's all 4 branches of the service represented there. Let's take a listen. course, in Newport, I would imagine. And another fire engine.
Looks like it's from the Naval Station Newport Fire
Yes.
Department. There's the Naval Station Police.
Right after the parade, there's going to be a family celebration down in Easton's Beach from 1 to 5. Music, entertainment, prizes, and giveaways. There's going to be a How Green Am I contest, a traditional Irish dog contest, and an All Breeds Are Irish on St. Patrick's Day contest. Free admission and free parking, and the first carousel ride is free.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Eastern Ice Company has an old Model T coming down the road here. A couple of old cars coming along.
There's the old ice house.
Yep.
Delivery truck.
Looks like the harbor master coming behind them. Coast Guard.
And there's Thompson Middle School. Like their marching band.
Thompson Middleton, Newport. Coming behind them is a delegation from Cooley School. They are all dressed in green. They can win an Irish green competition.
Last year in the parade, Cooley School celebrated Irish heritage in America and around the world. This year, the school thought it would be nice to thank America for what it has given the Irish. America took in a teeming mass of poor refuse from Britannia Island and gave them a chance to succeed beyond their wildest dreams.
Boy, there's enough green here to cover the stage. And these are more kids from Cooney School.
to an interview on the street again.
Hello again. Oh, okay. We've got a group of handsome young men here at the parade on the sidelines to interview, and we have two past mayors of the city of Newport and the current mayor. Past Mayor Paul Games. I'm thinking of your wife. Oh yeah. Tell me how you're enjoying this parade.
Oh, this is great. This is fantastic. When I was the Grand Marshal and also the mayor, we never had a weather as good as this. So we have to thank John, the mayor, for this weather.
I think
And the crowd has been tremendous.
It is tremendous. Now the current mayor, John Trefero, how are you doing?
Thank Paul for that, giving me the accolades for bringing the great weather. I can't, it was all for me, but I will say that it is a fantastic day. This is the biggest crowd I can remember in all my times of attending the parade. But what was really nice was we had our visitors from Kinsale here, and they had their banner up, and they were standing behind us. And I got to tell you, the cheers they got from the people here in Newport when they walked by was just a great feeling of our sister city relationship and the friends you make by having these sister cities and exchanging all the culture. So it's been a great experience for us as well as our visitors from Kinsale.
Thank you. I'm really glad to hear that. Let me talk to the former mayor, Dave Roderick.
Hi, Nan. This is the greatest weather and crowd because I've been watching this as a child. When I was Grand Marshal, I didn't have this weather. It was cold. But this is, without a doubt, the largest crowd we've ever had. So this is a fantastic day. And so more trip to John here, the mayor, of bringing in good weather this year.
Tell us how you did that, John.
Well, they blamed me so much for last year's weather. I had to do something, so I just called the weatherman. Now, he said he's going to take credit for it, too, but I don't know if he really did.
Nice job. Bye-bye.
During that interview, we saw the fifth grade band, the famous fifth grade band from Thompson School, and also the Newport Daily News folks. Now, what shall I say about the Irish? The utterly impractical, never predictable, something irascible, quite inexplicable Irish. Strange blend of shyness, pride and conceit, and stubborn refusal to bow in defeat. They're spoiling and ready to argue and fight, yet the smile of a child fills their soul with delight. And I think we've got another delightful Highland Park band coming from Mystic, Connecticut. All the way from Connecticut. Imagine that. I wonder if they're going to stay open.
Yes, it's a long ride back, all about an hour.
Mystic Highland Pipe Band. Mystic Highland Pipe Band was formed in 1970 by some people from Electric Boat in Groton. Newport Lodge of Elks passing by. Look if our balloons aren't there. MIA, getting a warm welcome here at the parade. The Rhode Island chapter of the West Bay, chapter 2. Town of O'Leary, post 406. Newport. Korean War veterans.
Korean War veterans are pretty much regulars in a lot of our local parades throughout the state, and they're always very well received by the crowds.
More Korean War veterans.
Okay, we're going to go again to an interview on the street with Nan.
Okay, here we are with a woman on the street again, and my two friends, Nikki and Ken Laser, and Jackson. Hi, Nikki. Are you enjoying your first parade?
Hi, this is great. We're having a wonderful time.
They're new homeowners, I must say. Ken, what do you think about this?
We love the day. It's a fantastic day. I'm just glad to be at the parade.
Okay, now what does Jackson think about this parade?
Jackson, do you like the parade? What's your favorite part about the parade? Do you like the bagpipes? Yeah? Yeah.
Well, it sounds like Jackson's really enjoying this parade. Okay, well, thank you so much for joining us, Nikki and Ken Laser.
I see Elmo out there on the street.
Yeah, coming up, we've got the Rogers High School ROTC, it looks like. Looks like they're very well represented today.
Yes, I wonder if they're going to do anything for us. I believe they won an award last year at the competition for their marching skills.
They certainly look sharp today.
And now here comes the harbor master, Newport Harbor Master.
Oh, there's
And Winnie the Pooh. I don't see the honey pot though.
It's followed by some chimney sweeps.
Yes, so it is. It's supposed to be good luck to see a chimney sweep, you know.
I'd say there's a lot of lucky people today.
Yes, indeed. There's another float coming up. Newport Chief Petty Officers. Newport Chief Petty Officers float.
Yeah.
And All Saints Academy coming down the street there. The school located in Middletown now, right behind St. Lucy's. I'm going to continue reading about this. Okay.
Okay.
We're going
go
to
on.
Nancy on the street again.
Okay, we're back out on the street again with some of the younger participants in this parade. Tell me your name.
Mary Lahane.
And may I know your name?
Carrie Lahane.
Are you sisters?
Yes.
Ah, and you did a really nice job in that step dancer. And who are your friends?
I'm Caitlin Hanos. Taylor Henry.
Are you enjoying the parade?
Yes.
What's your favorite part?
I like the step dancing.
I knew you were going to say that. Do you enjoy doing the step dancing in the parade?
Yes, I actually do, but it's all from the helpful care of Mrs. Nevin, our step dance teacher.
That's a really nice thing for you to say. And how about you down here? Is this your first time?
Uh-huh.
What do you think? Was it fun?
Yes, it was fun.
Was it also a lot of walking?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much for joining me.
Welcome. Okay, we've got another beautiful float coming up. Join together in peace. I think this might be part of the All Saints Academy float. Yep, All Saints Academy. And I see Sister Sheila walking beside the float. Kids ride and the adults walk. Looks like they've got their cheerleaders behind doing a little number there on the street. And there is a helicopter coming down the middle of the street.
Yeah. Looks like it's from the Quonset Air Station.
Yeah, Quonset Air Museum. A vintage chopper.
Like a Huey.
Looks like a giant hornet. Give the big blue bug some competition.
They certainly made a name for themselves in the Vietnam conflict.
Yes, indeed. They have 25 aircraft over there at the museum. And coming behind, looks, I wonder if this is the Battleship Massachusetts.
No, I bet you that's the Saratoga Museum.
Ah, that's right. I knew there was some boat they were trying to turn into a museum. Quonset Air Museum. USS Wasp,
Okay.
Civitas. Beautiful model. Aircraft carrier. Fabulous job.
Oh, it is.
And behind that, I believe we have our first contingent of clowns.
There they are.
There's our little Irish leprechaun again, and they've got the jester and the traditional clowns in their garb. Shrine clowns.
Shriners, right.
Shriners. Is it the Shriners that have that famous burn hospital? Hospital for anyone who,
I believe it is.
anyone that needs their help?
I know they have several children's hospitals.
Yep. cars, they're always a big hit.
Yeah.
I remember the Shriners in those little cars when I was a kid at the parades. They would zoom from side to side.
Gotta wonder how some of these big guys get in these little cars.
Yeah. That guy's got a little koala bear on his shoulder that's clapping. Definitely a crowd pleaser. Students against
domestic abuse. It's the local Rogers High School chapter.
And there's another float coming up behind. Looks like it might have some music on it, maybe.
Yes, it does.
Would that be Elvis on that float? Here's another Irish saying for you. He says, slide down the banister of life, may the splinters never point in the wrong direction.
Oh. I'd have to agree with that one.
Local restaurant. For the goods. They're famous for entertainment.
Okay, we're going to go to the Man in the Street again.
We're back on the street again, and I'm with a very, very important group of young people who have been participating in this parade. They're members of SEDA. This is Liliana.
Brandon.
And down here is Beyonce, believe it or not. Now, Liliana, tell us a little bit about SEDA. What does it mean, and why are you involved?
SEDA is Students Against Domestic Abuse, and we promote nonviolence.
And what did you get involved for, Brent?
So we could just tell people that it's not just happening like that you see on Lifetime and on TV. It's happening like everywhere.
How long have you been involved?
For about a year now.
And how about you, Liliana?
For about a year.
And how about Beyonce? What does she do?
She just comes on the rise. She comes on for everything.
That's great. Thank you so much for joining us. Good luck. You do a wonderful job.
And behind, as we were talking to them, the Middletown Police went by.
They're still coming by.
Oh, here we stand. You're right. We still have a few there.
Like the Middletown Fire Department behind them.
Should be my guess.
And yes, I think it is the Middletown Fire Department with their trucks and their fire apparatus. It's like somebody's got his whole family in the parade. At least his wee ones.
It's a great day for it.
Must be such fun to be able to ride on a fire truck in a parade when you're a kid.
I'll bet it is.
That'll be a memory in the making.
Looks like we've got another model of an aircraft carrier coming up.
This is a Saratoga.
There it is.
USS Saratoga Museum. Model of the Saratoga. You'll see in a minute.
That's actually anchored out here in Newport.
Yep, the naval base. And they've got a little freedom bell on the float too.
After that, looks like we've got the Seabees.
Yeah. And there's another band coming up behind them. It's like the Middletown.
It's the Middletown High School Band.
Seabees there. The Islander Marching Band behind them. But they're getting ready to perform, so let's take a listen to them. Or not. I thought they were going to stop there at the review stand, but they went right by. And we've got coming up behind them some more clowns. Colorful costumes they have on. There's a
Yeah.
rainbow wig. That's appropriate for St. Patrick's Day. Over the rainbow. This is the Tall Cedars Clown Unit.
Looks like behind them is the Jamestown Fire Department.
And it looks like we've got some cannon and some horses coming.
I think it's more firefighting units. We'll have to wait till they get on camera and we'll take a look.
Now, old-fashioned firefighting units coming up. There's a cute shot of a parade marshal with his little ones. And this is an old-fashioned fire apparatus. Irish Heritage Association. Looks like they're riding in a trolley, one of the local trolleys. Established in 1977. Of course, now we have the whole month of March, which is Irish Heritage Month here in Newport, with all kinds of events going on.
Okay, we're going to go to Nan in the street again.
Okay, we're on the street with a whole bunch of wonderful participants. Are you enjoying this parade? Tell me what your names are. And you're all Irish, right? Happy St. Patrick's Day. Let's hear it.
Nan's really being kept hopping today.
Yeah, she's doing a fine job.
Last year there were no gaps in the parade because everybody was so excited to get someplace warm when it was over.
Well, this is a far cry from a snowy day today.
Yes, indeed. Ah, this is Iris coming up, the International Yacht Restoration School. And, they're on Thames Street. They're currently restoring the beautiful yacht, the Coronet. Well, I think this is far cry from the Coronet here. It looks like a before shot of a boat, and then I think we have in the next, behind the truck, maybe an after it's been restored. Iris teaches the skills, history, and art of restoring, maintaining, and building classic boats. And they value the preservation of our maritime heritage. And it looks like we've got another pipe band coming down the street. See if we can find some information about them.
Manchester Pipe and Drum Band was established in 1914, and it's one of the oldest continually active bagpipe bands in the United States.
Got coffee and a donut coming down the street here. Radio station and another police unit coming up.
It's like the Portsmouth police.
Portsmouth, my hometown.
All the way on the other side of the island.
That's right. It's like another clown unit coming down this time of a band of sorts. Hills Mills Clown Band. Classic cars next. When they had those big old cars, they took a few more gallons than the ones nowadays do.
Yeah, they do. They sure done a nice job restoring them, though.
Yep.
Yeah, it's at the Rogers High School Performing Dance Team.
Oh, that's great. And we've got another interview from Nan on the street.
Okay, here on the street with the deputy mayor of Kinsale and his wife, and I'll have him tell me his name so I don't mess it up.
Fred Tracy.
And Irene Tracy.
And I was asking them if this was a big deal in Ireland, as big as it is here in the United States. What do you say?
Oh, St. Patrick's Day in Ireland is a very, very important date. I mean, St. Patrick is our patron saint. It's a national holiday, and we really do celebrate it. But we love to come to places like America to celebrate as well.
Have you enjoyed your trip so far, Irene?
Oh yes, it's been a brilliant, great experience. Your weather's fantastic today as well.
We lucked out on that. It was the luck of the Irish today.
Thank you, I'm glad we had it.
We're happy to have you here. Thank you so much for joining me.
Not at all. Thank you.
And the Rogers High School Performing Dance Group is having a dance show at Rogers on March 31st and April 1st. So maybe we'll see a little preview here today. And you can see more of that at Rogers High School on March 31st and April 1st at their dance show. And the Lincoln Police here in the parade today. morn and spring. The old Irish guys are smiling. It's like a morn and spring. It certainly is today.
Looks like a fife drum group.
Enter Guards.
Looks like the Kentish Guards, Rhode Island Militia. Now the Kentish Guards of East Greenwich, an historic military unit that's been in continuous service since being pre-chartered October 29, 1774.
And we have a contingent from the Newport County Y.
That's right.
YMCA Leaders Club also. We have Miss Rhode Island Outstanding Teen. And Miss Rhode Island was in the car just ahead of her. Looks like another fire department. And we're going to Nan again.
Okay, I think I have found the youngest parade viewer on this route. And first I'll ask her mom to tell me her name.
Emma Rearick.
And who is this little parade viewer?
Oh, this is Emma. My name's Eileen.
Okay, and is Emma enjoying her first parade?
She's loving it. She's been sleeping, luckily, but...
Oh, she is absolutely adorable. I hope you can get a shot of the bib. Whoa! She's fine. Okay. Oh, that was loud. Okay. Well, thank you, Emma and Irene, for joining us. I hope you have many more happy St. Patrick's Days.
And here come the champion Newport Gulls.
In 2005, they were the NECBL championship team. They broke 8 single-season records. They're certainly a local favorite here.
And they'll be starting their season again in early June.
I know the last couple of years they've had several sellout crowds.
There's some Cox volunteers marching with them who videotape the game. And I think we have a little Wizard of Oz coming up behind. The List Academy of Music and Fine Arts just had their fundraiser with an Oz theme. And they're in the parade today. Looks like we've got Glenda and Dorothy and the Wizard and the Wicked Witch of the West. Maybe some Ozites and Munchkins, too.
Yeah.
There's the Tin Man and the Scarecrow, Cowardly Lion.
Look like they're having fun.
And the Newport Yacht Club is behind them. we've got a spectacular, I don't know if you'd call it a float or a presentation coming up there. It's like a spaceman.
Yeah.
U.S. Navy Newport.
Yeah, explosive ordnance disposal unit.
And we got another fire department coming up. Those lime green trucks. Getting a little noisy here. And of course, right over there, you come through Warren, you're going to come to Bristol. And Bristol's right behind him. You think there's a competition about who has the loudest sounding horn?
Well, at this point, they're all sound the same to me.
And the Bristol police are also in the parade today.
It's like the Bristol police.
Of course, Bristol has the oldest continuously running 4th of July parade.
The first time I drove through Bristol, I found it interesting that they had the red, white, and blue stripes down the street on the parade
Yeah,
route.
and we've got the green stripe down the street today. Another big musical group.
It's like the Cumberland, Rhode Island Police
Yep.
Department just passed.
Another float coming up. Hotel Viking sponsored a float. Great, great. Looks like a Viking ship.
We're going to go to
Nancy's got somebody else to interview.
Okay, there's a little bit of a lull in the parade, and I'm here with Amy Rice, state representative. And let me have her tell you the story of this little guy she's got in front of her.
Hi, thank you. This is my son, Stoddard Rice, and he's 7 months old, and he's here for the second time. Last year he walked it with me, but he didn't know it because I was pregnant. And we're enjoying the beautiful day here.
He didn't get much of a view last year. This year he's doing much better.
That's right, that's right. And as a representative of Newport and Middletown and Portsmouth, and I've seen folks from all over the island and all over Newport County here today in the state, it's a great day to be here.
Well, Amy, we're so happy you're here, and thank you so much for all the work you do for us. Bye.
And those old historic cars are all part of the Little Rhodey Model A Club.
And here's Fifth Ward Square float. Just had their dedication last weekend. Fifth Ward Square.